Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel and to another Legacy Lynn Retro React. Today we're going to be doing the second part, the emotional look into my past part 2. It looks like she is wearing the exact same thing, has the exact same hair, so I wonder if she just decided to cut the last video and start a new one because of how long it was getting, maybe. Anyway, let's just get into it.
So after being put into several different foster homes with strangers and even one foster home with my aunt, which clearly didn't work out, nothing worked. I was even in a group home for 2 years.
Oh, and again, just for clarification, I am playing it in 1.35 times speed.
When I was 10 and 11, that was when I was separated from my brother, and just nothing was working out. So when I had the opportunity to live with my best friend, I was so happy. But her and I became distant. I was still depressed as much as I.
Okay, because I was so curious about this, because I didn't know this part at all. That there was like this different chapter in between. So, like, this must be before she turned 18.
Wanted to be happy. I was still inside depressed.
And then then I was wondering, well, how did she get kicked out of that house? And she's saying her friend and her grew distant. What, after she moved in and became awful to live with?
I went through so much in my life. Things that I witnessed with my own eyes at such a young age was something that people who are 60 years old never even experienced, and it makes me stronger. But at the time,
Does it though? Because you just sit around and constantly use it as an excuse as to why you can't change and why you are a nasty, awful person. So did it make you stronger or did it make you awful?
inside I was weak. All I did was sleep. I just stayed on my bed and watched TV, and I ate and I ate and I ate and I ate. Food was my best friend.
What do you do differently now? Like in this video and current day, like what do you instead of the TV, you're staring at your phone, at your laptop screen? Like what's different, Amber?
And I think she noticed, and she didn't like being around me. Neither did my own brother. I was alone. It was hard to be alone again when you were alone your whole life. I really was. I was alone. And
So instead of like changing and not being like this big bump on the log that nobody wants to be around, she's got girlfriends, hooked them in by pretending to be this. Because, like she likes to say, deep at her core, she thinks she's this happy, bubbly person who's positive and optimistic. She hooks them in with that, and then pulls this out, the truth, where she just wants to laze around, do nothing all day, watch TV, and then forces them to stay within her proximity. She never changed. She just started being abusive.
feeling alone when so many people around you is one of the worst feelings in the world. And more than anything, I just wanted somebody, and that somebody turned out to be food again. After being, I have to admit, after being pretty much tortured by.
But even when you have people forced to be in your proximity, you don't magically get better with your eating. You still eat like shit. So is that really the reason for the eating? I don't know. I don't think so.
Her and my brother, I climbed my way up to being 420 pounds. And I will never forget that day when I weighed in and I was 420 pounds. And for some reason, I feel like I even weighed more at one point.
You probably did then.
It was shocking, and people made fun of me still. I mean, we were almost 18 years old and I was being made fun of still. I mean, when do you grow up, honestly? It was just
Girl, coming from you? Coming from you? God damn.
hard. When I turned 18, I moved to Oklahoma to be with some of my family.
So wait. But I thought she was in foster care when she went to visit Tammy. Like when she was 17. Because Tammy's, wait. This timeline doesn't quite match. There's like a little different. It's not a big difference, but it I thought she was in foster care when she turned 18, and that's when she was like, "Well, I don't know what to do." And then yeah, still moved to Oklahoma to be with family, but like is she here saying that she was still in her friend's house when she turned 18?
And yet again, I thought that was going to be a new beginning for me, and it didn't work. And I wanted it to so bad. Things were happening, and I actually had my first anxiety attack there, which was horrible. And pretty soon, I was diagnosed with panic disorder, and it's just so much was happening, and my mom was still doing drugs.
So at 18, after she moved in with her family at Oklahoma, she says she was diagnosed with panic disorder. Okay.
Because she was also living in Oklahoma at the time, and I just felt hopeless. I knew my parents were never going to change, and
Neither will you, Amber. The fuck?
I wanted them to so bad, but they just weren't. And while I was in Oklahoma, I was in a long distance relationship, and I was gonna go visit my girlfriend, and not my current girlfriend. I'm just mentioning that. I was gonna go visit my girlfriend, and she lived in Arizona, so I went to go visit her. But while I was in Arizona, I was kicked out of Oklahoma. I got a text from my mom saying that my grandma did not want me living in her home, so I was stuck. I didn't know what to do, so I stayed in Arizona. My girlfriend's mom did not want that at all. She hated me. So did her boyfriend. Several times he threatened to kill me.
I don't know if that's true. I really don't.
I was abused there a lot, in several different ways. I slowly started falling
They told her to get a job or to go to school, and they told her to shower.
out of love with my current girlfriend, and realizing that the person I should be with was right before my eyes, and I didn't even realize it. The current girlfriend I have now, her name is Crystal, and she's changed my life. I'm sorry.
I mean, no, it's true. She really has. And you took that opportunity and shat all over it.
One day in Arizona, I meet her online, and we just talk and talk. She's funny, she's silly, and she really lights up my world. While living in Arizona, I mean, Crystal would text all the time, and I mean, she didn't start lighting up my world right off the bat. We were just friends. She was just funny, and my attention became more towards her and not so much towards my current girlfriend, because how I was treated by her and by her family, it rubbed me wrong, and it wasn't right.
Okay. Very interesting. And again, I 100% do not believe that at all. At all. It's just 100% the sob story that she spun to Crystal and her family to get them to take her in so that she didn't have to live with, quote, like, poor people anymore in that tiny apartment.
So, I still remember the first time I ever told Crystal that I was in love with her. It was over the phone, and I was actually sitting outside of Dunkin' Donuts in like the middle of the night. I know, random. And then
Not surprised.
a few months later, her and her mom came and visited me, and it was incredible. The girlfriend I had then didn't.
Yeah, and you cheated on your girlfriend with Crystal, by the way.
The girlfriend I had then didn't approve of this, but I had to be honest with her that I was in love with somebody else.
What? I mean, obviously she wouldn't approve of it. What do you mean? You've been emotionally cheating this whole time. You tell this girl that you're in love with her, and then they are coming to visit you. So you're being visited by another girl that you've told that you love. So, yeah, obviously your current girlfriend at the time, or your current partner at the time, sorry, wouldn't have been okay with it. Why the fuck would they have been okay with that? Who would be okay with that if you're not polyamorous and very clearly open about it? What the Let's just move on. Let's just keep going.
And as much as I wanted to try and work out the relationship I was in, I just knew it wasn't going to happen. Things were
You did not want to try. You knew Crystal and her family was rich and you wanted to move.
falling apart, and things were falling together so perfectly with Crystal that I couldn't ignore it. One night, me and the current girlfriend got in a huge argument, and I just couldn't deal. I finally just said, I'm done. I gave Crystal a call. Next morning, I was actually getting on a plane to be with her. Her parents paid, and I appreciate everything her parents have done for me. They're like parents I never had in a way. Yes, we have ups and downs, but doesn't anybody? Doesn't anybody? I mean,
Extremely interesting. So they're fighting. And they've been fighting. Before this, like well before this, before she started YouTube. And they're gonna stay fighting until she leaves their house. Ew.
that's part of life, to be able to have ups and downs, but still know the true meaning of life, and that people are so kind if you really give them a chance. And I just
People are so kind if you give them a chance. What are you trying to say? They. But not you, Amber. But not you. They gave you a chance and you came into their home and was an absolute monster.
appreciate them so much. And for the first time, I can really say that they have changed my life. Since I've been here, I've finally been urged to get healthy. I've been losing weight, and I've been doing it because of them. If
Yeah, not for very long. That's just what she did at first to like get on their good side.
it wasn't for them, I'd weigh way more than 420 pounds, and I can tell you that right now.
No, you wouldn't be. You wouldn't be able to afford the food. You would not be able to sustain that because you don't want to work. Like any job you get, all of her income would go to like rent and bills. That's it. She would not have the money to sustain 400 over 420 fucking pounds of fat.
um, they have helped me in ways that I can't even express, and I appreciate them so much. And I love you, Crystal. I know you're watching this, and I just want you to know that I love you so much. And you really do mean the world to me. So this is where I'm at now.
No, she doesn't. She does not give a fuck about Crystal. It's all about Crystal's parents. To which I don't get how or why she would be fighting with Crystal's parents, knowing that they're the ones who bankroll her entire existence.
I'm living with Crystal and her parents, and I'm really happy. In this video, I kind of just skimmed over like the gruesome parts. I didn't want to get into detail like my life too much. But if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section because I will answer them. Even if you watch this far, I appreciate it so much.
I hate that we can hear her every single swallow. Like, I know I make mouth noises sometimes, but like, I just hate like every single swallow of hers we can hear.
I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little idea of where I come from, because no matter what, where I come from is a huge story, and it will never be able to be expressed in a little short video. But I do appreciate you guys for watching, and again, if you have any questions, just leave them down and I will answer them.
Oh, there's so much.
I hope everyone's having a great day. I feel better for kind of getting this off my chest because it is good to know who is behind the video. And now you guys kind of do have an idea of who is behind this video. And through it
No, we don't. You've never been real a day in your life.
all, I'm still me. And even though my parents are never going to change, I'm 22 and they're still the way they were from day one. I know that I can be a better person. Whether my brother falls in their footsteps or not, I still love him too. And knowing that I can be stronger.
It's crazy to think, like, she's sitting here saying that other people are never going to change, and yet they have. And she's the one now sitting here spinning her wheels.
And to be like them makes me feel like I'm going to be alright.
Like, what was that last part?
Or not, I still love him too. And knowing that I can be stronger than to be like them makes me feel like I'm gonna be alright.
Ugh, incredibly ironic knowing that at least her mom, anyway, I don't know about her dad, but at least her mom is been 10 years sober, you know, got it together for the most part, and has just turned at least that part of her life around, and Amber's still the same. Amber's the one who will never change. All right, well, give me 1 second to peek at the comments. Alrighty, so again, there wasn't really too many interesting comments there, and the next two videos were pointless. It was just another squat challenge thing. I don't think that she's actually doing what she says she's doing. She might be doing a little bit. I don't believe that she's like actually, like she said she did 80. There ain't no way. She's not like breathing that hard. She wasn't red at all. And then there was like a 30-second video with no talking, and it was like how she makes her fucking tea. Nobody cares. So anyway, this one's called My Weigh-In plus Goals for This Week.
Hi everyone, this is my weigh-in video. So I'm just going to talk about the week, kind of, and then I'll do my weigh-in at the end of the video. So I started off this week saying that I was going to dance every day, and that I was going to eat no more than 1,700 calories a day.
Totally forgot about the dancing thing. Totally forgot about it.
If you know me, you know that I set goals and I do not follow through. But did I this week? I will answer that question.
I like how she says stuff like that, but she will also, like, I mean, current day, also always say, like, you don't know me. You're not around. Like, she said it recently. She said it in one of the live stream things. You guys don't live with me. You're not around me 24/7. You wouldn't know. But on the other hand, it's really just whatever it is to fit her narrative at the time.
For the dancing, I think I discussed this already, that I decided to do the squat challenge, and I'm actually on day 7, and I did it, and I'm succeeding at that, which is shocking because I've tried this squat challenge so many times and didn't make it past day 2 because I didn't want to. I was lazy and it hurt, but I'm getting through it and I'm doing it. No, I'm not dancing because I don't exercise, so I wanted to kind of,
The audio's gonna be fucky on this again. Like, whenever she switches hands and gets closer to the camera, it gets so much louder.
start with one exercise and then work my way up to more. After the 30-day squat challenge, I think I'm gonna come up with another challenge. I already have some ideas and I'll keep you guys posted. As for the 1,700 calories, I didn't do it. I went through the week not even counting calories. I was eyeballing everything and I was doing great. I was down about 2 point something when Thursday came along, or was it Wednesday? I don't know, Thursday or Wednesday. And I was like, wow, I can actually lose weight without counting calories. I was like, that's awesome, because counting calories for me is very overwhelming. It takes
I mean, it does suck. It does suck, especially when you actually cook and you have to, like, count the ingredients for every single, or I mean, count the calories for every single ingredient you use. It's tedious and it sucks, and, you know, but you just have to do it. You have to do it. Here's the thing. You have to do it until you can eyeball stuff, until you do get a grip. And then even then, it's not like it's not necessarily like an every single day for the rest of your life thing. Like, once you kind of get a handle on how many calories are in things, and if you eat pretty much the same things all the time anyway, you don't really have to worry too much anymore.
a lot of my time, especially because I don't cook our dinner. Crystal's mom does, and I'm very, like, if I'm
But remember, in the other video from the other night, she said, we're all downstairs cooking dinner, as if she was helping. She doesn't help. I knew she weren't helping, because I said, she's not cooking dinner, she's busy fucking around with the pets.
counting calories, I want to know everything that's in the food. I want to know how much and this and that, and I know for a fact, I know for a fact that it annoys everybody because I'm very accurate when I'm counting calories, and I don't like that about myself.
Then cook your own meals. You know why it annoys everybody? Because they're the ones who have to cook. You're not the one cooking. That's why it's annoying. Cook your own shit then, bitch.
Because it does annoy people, and it even annoys myself. But
You see how she'll just like anything to not see the real truth of the matter.
after Thursday came along, or Wednesday, why am I not remembering? Yes, I think it was after Thursday because Friday is when I went out to eat, to Peter Chang's. But so Friday, I ate more than I should. Saturday, ate more than I should, and last night I ate more than I should. Um, I don't know why I do this to myself.
So, just like in Jade era, she was off track for half of the week.
I just do. I've had a problem with my weight and food my whole life. I can't change it overnight, even though I've been doing this for 2 years now.
Oh god. Guys, get ready to hear her say that shit for literally the next 11 years. She's going to continue to say that she can't change overnight. Just get ready to hear that 50,000 more fucking times.
I'm trying to lose weight. Um, People around me look at me and think that this is so easy for me to lose weight, but when it's an emotional thing, it's not. It's not easy.
No, no, it's not. I mean, okay, maybe some people are sitting around trying to say that it's easy. It's never easy. It's really hard. It's really hard to lose weight. But it's just something you have to do. You have to be an adult and grow the fuck up. I mean, you don't have to. Like, if you don't want to give a fuck, you don't have to give a fuck. You know, that's your prerogative. But, like, no, it's not easy. It's really not easy.
I look at food for comfort when I'm upset, and it comforts me perfectly, but afterwards, I feel nothing but guilt, and I feel disgust, and I'm not getting the outcome I wanted. It's just, I don't know what to do. I don't have willpower like I used to. I want willpower like I used to.
You know what usually helps, like, just honestly, it helps me anyway, is like a good old 2 day fast. Just complete reset, get all that shit out of your system, shrink your stomach a little bit too, you know, so that you can eat a little bit less and still feel like comfortable. That's usually what helps me a lot. It just feels like a good reset, but you can't do it too often, obviously. But you shouldn't be falling off track as often as AMBERLYNN does anyway. Maybe she wouldn't fall off track as often if she did do a 2 day fast like once a month.
I just can't find it. I'm motivated by so many of you who are watching this and talking to me, and I appreciate it so much. I am inspired by you guys. I have help, I have support. I think more than anything, I just need the help from myself, if that makes sense. So now I will tell you my weigh-in, and I will tell you what
I mean, yeah, that's it. At the end of the day, it's all just choices. It's all just active choices that, you know, people make.
plan for this week. Um, my weigh-in was 368.0 last week. My weigh-in today was 368.0. So I stayed the exact same. If I would have just followed through what I was doing, even without counting the calories, I would be down at least 4 pounds. But these last few days, something
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
happened, and I'm not sure what. The weekends for me are always the worst. I need to somehow grasp on.
It's because she loves Mondays. She loves a fresh start, and she always starts on Monday, and then by the time she gets to the end of the week, she's tired of it. She doesn't have any willpower left. That's all.
To, if I eat out, eat healthy, and if I do eat healthy, don't let it trigger something in my head, because every time I eat out, whether it's healthy or not, it triggers something in my head for the rest of the day that makes me think I can eat whatever I want. Triggers for me are all over the place. Maybe I can make.
And yet she went on to continue to just like insist on not ever deleting DoorDash and Instacart and fucking Uber Eats and all that bullshit.
Make a video about it, about my triggers, because I have a lot.
God, we can tell. No, we can tell.
So, anyways, for today, I'm thinking that, no, not for today, sorry, for the whole week, I want to eat no more than 1,700 calories. I know I said this last week, but I feel like if I can do it at least 2 days, that's more than I did last week. So I guess that's what I can aim for and try for. I will continue my squat challenge. I understand that it's Thanksgiving on Thursday, and I'd probably eat 1,700 calories in just stuffing. No, but really. So when it comes to Thanksgiving, no, I will not be counting calories, if any of you are wondering. And no, I will not even be thinking about my health that day. Maybe I can make a short video regarding that. About what I do plan on doing on Thanksgiving, so you guys can get ideas, I guess. I don't know, but
Get ideas for what? You don't cook. You're not going to be the one cook. Get ideas for what? Whatever, girl.
overall, Thanksgiving, I'm just not gonna think about my weight. But I will make a video on that. I will talk about it a little more.
What else is there to say? What, like, honestly, if she's not cooking, she's not going to be in the kitchen, she's not going to be thinking about her weight. What is she going to do? Just talk about all the big back behavior she's going to participate in?
This week, I want to be down at least 3 pounds. I remember the days where I was down 3 pounds a day, but I'm never gonna be that again because I've yo.
Yeah, 3 pounds a day seems a little excessive, but it's just also, on the other hand, why is she sitting here, like, limiting herself like that? Why is she saying she's never gonna do anything like that again? Like, why limit yourself like that?
Yo dieted so much that it has messed up my metabolism, and it's just sucks. It really does. So my
You still follow the laws of thermodynamics, and you can do things to help your metabolism.
goal for this week is to do 1,700 calories, my squat challenge, and to be down at least 3 pounds next week. And I will make a video and let you guys know if I succeeded at those goals. And I
So now what? She's just saying it's impossible for her to lose like a certain amount of weight per week because she's messed up her metabolism? Okay.
appreciate you for watching this video, and I hope you subscribe. And
All right, give me 1 second. Let me make sure that there's nothing interesting in the comments. Okay, so I find this one here interesting. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this person says that they've also started watching her videos from her first one. You truly are a strong woman. I hope that you take the time to go back through your older vlogs sometimes just to cheer yourself up when you're looking down on yourself. Like, how the fuck would looking back at these videos cheer AMBERLYNN up? This shit is so depressing. She's like only gained weight since this, like, threw away every opportunity she's ever had since this. Admits that she cheated on her girlfriend, I'm sorry, admits that she cheated on her partner at the time, Casey. Is like, how would watching any of these old videos back cheer her up? I don't know. I don't get that. Don't get it at all. And here was another good one. Quote, I can't change overnight. She's been saying this for 5 years. How long do you need? Because that comment was 6 years ago. But obviously it's been almost double the time since then. So anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see all of you tomorrow.